That was the biggest thing that I noticed that was so different. I was like, yo, like, shorty just don't respect a humble nigga no more.
No.
That's dead. Like,
it's almost like what you drive, how you look,
chill.
what shoes you got on, how big your jewelry is. It's really not on the sense of, let me fuck with this nigga because he cool.
Because he cool.
This nigga gonna pull
up. They get to know him and then,
it ain't none of that.
This and that going on.
It's none of that.
Because men used to be humble, and it used to be like, you had to be able to tell, like, oh, the stitching in his denim matches laces. Like, he might be a different type of guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He should be a little more subtle.
Bitches don't even know how to go after that nigga.
Yeah, that's that art is gone. The art of really noticing elite vibes is dead. Yo, what's the word? What's the word? Another episode. We're all set. Episode 96. We're in the building. Rich is here. I've got my good homegirl with me, Danny with me, owner of Danny's Girl Playhouse, good black woman entrepreneur on the show with me today. How you feeling, Danny? What's good?
I'm feeling good. It's pretty early, but everything
is good. Don't be
shy.
Step into the building. We in here. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm actually good. I'm in a good mental space. Yeah. I'm happy. I got a lot done this morning, worked out.
Yeah.
Kind of just staying on my vibe.
You on your black woman overachiever shit?
I mean, not really. I'm just trying to do better in 2020. You know how that goes. Like, 20. Did I say the right 2020?
It's definitely 22.
20. How you say it? 22.
Now it's like, I think you just say 22. You should just say 22. Leave the 20 out of it now. Like, we all know. We know the beginning of it. Like,
right.
We in the building. Like, we know. Yeah, just say 22.
2022. But nonetheless, I'm doing good. I'm feeling good today, so that's all that matters.
So, where you from?
I'm originally from Michigan, Pontiac, Michigan, but raised in Richmond, Virginia, and went to college in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Oh, you moving around.
And then I've been in Atlanta for 11 years. Maybe a little bit more longer than 11 years, but I've been here for a while. I ain't never really go back home.
Once you get here, it's kind of like you just be stuck here. Like, not stuck in a bad way, but like, it's like, yo, I'm good here.
Nah, when you come to Atlanta, it's more of a vibe where you don't want to go back home.
Yeah,
especially
like,
if back home was slow.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then you get here, you experience so much.
Like, hold on, I was around mental midgets.
Man, what? I ain't even know a lot of this shit exists till I came to Atlanta.
When I first touched the A, and I got here in 2004, I was 17. I seen little shorties my age in 645s and shit, and I'm like, I never seen black people in no. I seen black people in a coupe, but they was like 50.
Exactly. No, it's almost like a level up type of city. Yeah. Like when you come here, you got to get on your shit. Like you got to figure out your lane and really stay in your lane and ride that shit till you become successful.
All day. So what made you to say, yo, I'm gonna go entrepreneur vibes. I'm gonna get a shorty something to wear. I'm gonna put them in the fleet. I'm gonna get them together because I don't like what these joints got on out here.
First off, let's just say I started my boutique like 11 years ago.
Okay.
But I've always...
That was before boutiques was like a thing.
Exactly. But I always had a job. Like I always was like heavy into my career.
Yeah.
Like my first job coming out of college, I worked at Nordstrom's in the fashion industry.
Yeah.
And then that wasn't paying me because a bitch like me needs the money.
Yeah. I see you got a lot of Givenchy. You got a lot of designer shit. I'm like, yo. Whoa.
Well, thank you.
Okay, all right. Making a couple $. Louis, Givenchy's going on in here, guys. I'm about to take a little video of her later. Was those Rick Owens shoes over there you had on? Was those the Ricks?
Those are Alexander McQueen.
Oh, hi.
But you know what's so crazy? Oh, I look like a designer label girl, but you know what?
Was your shades Louis? I wasn't sure. Oh, all right.
I look like that type of girl, but in reality, I'm more of a settle type of girl, but I can get the pieces. So if I want something, I'll get it. Yeah. But I'm not heavy on the like, gotta have it.
Yeah. You're not trying to keep up with the Kardashians.
Right, exactly.
Or Arby and all them other bros.
Yeah. So back to what I was saying about, I worked at Nordstrom's when I first got out of college because I did an internship with them. And then I quit that job and I worked for Coca-Cola for like 7 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so I did like the logistics in Coca-Cola for like 7 years. I started off in Richmond, Virginia, and then I moved my job to Atlanta.
Yeah.
So I was working in Atlanta with Coca-Cola for a while, but also running my business because I started my business in Virginia. But I didn't really know too much about marketing. But I was still operating my business.
Yeah.
You know, just off of the small people that I did have. They were, you know, supporting me or whatever.
Yeah.
So after Coca-Cola, I left Coca-Cola and I always kind of stayed in logistics. So that's when I got my master's in logistics management.
You ain't got masters and all that?
Yeah, I got my master's.
Damn, son.
Yeah, so...
Okay, clap it up for the black... Hold on, I gotta bring up... hold up. She out here getting masterfuls and all that? So did you go get your shit from HBCU?
No, I actually got my master's from Colorado Tech.
You were sick of them niggas at that point?
You know, not really. I did my master's online. So I was kind of just heavy into my career where at the point where I'm like, you know what? I don't really want to fuck with this college shit and being like
on campus
and all that. Exactly. I already had my own thing going. Yeah. So I kind of just got my master's, did that. And I got another job in logistics doing medical logistics for a company out here in Duluth. And then that's when the pandemic hit. When the pandemic hit, I had just started that job probably about a year ago. So I was like the first one to be let go.
They're like, fuck out of here. We don't need you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they made us take our computers home. And a bitch like me, I already know the game. Like, I already know the game. I'm fresh into this company. Yeah. Shit, every time you see me logging in, I'm getting right back in the bed. Because in my mind, I already know how this shit play out. You know what I'm saying?
You're going to be first on the chopping block.
I'm the first one gone. And guess what?
They don't call it a furlough.
Exactly. I got that phone call. When I got that phone call, I was laying in the bed.
You already knew the vibe.
I already knew the vibe. So that's when I'm like, you know what? It's time to take this shit to another level. Yeah. So the pandemic really put me on. When I say the pandemic put me on, like I learned my marketing. I learned how to do my graphics. I learned how to run everything from the back end.
Because you took that extra time and poured it back into yourself.
Exactly.
Because it's like you was 1 foot in, 1 foot out. When you had the JO, like, yo, you got to get rid of the fucking, the safety net and jump into your shit.
Exactly. But I already had it in me already.
Yeah, of course.
It was just, I always was trained, you know, go to school, get a job, you know, be successful in your career. And I had that mentality, but I also had the entrepreneur mentality. Yeah. So I kind of just kept that. But once they let me go, I really was just like,
fuck looking for another job.
I was like that. And then I put the pedal to the metal and I went crazy with it. Like I went crazy with my marketing, my graphics, and I just learned the game.
Yeah. It, like for all entrepreneurs, it's so much value in learning every aspect of the business that you're in and learning how to do it for yourself. Because depending on paying other people to do these things for you, nobody's ever going to care about your brand how you care about your brand.
And not only that, people you think you their only clients.
Oh, no.
Hell fucking no. No, you're not their only clients. When you delegate different duties to different people, just know that you're not the only person.
So, their job is to do this for several people. Unless you're signing them to some type of exclusive deal, and that's a whole nother ball game.
And then it's almost like you need to learn how to do that shit for yourself because the way the fashion industry is, everything is so impulsive. Yeah. So when you need to change your inventory on the back end, when you need to do all of that stuff, you need to know how to do that shit yourself.
Because one chick will pop out on a runway with some shit on, and now every guy shorty's like, yo, I want to look like that. I want that vibe. Yo, I don't care about the old vibe.
Exactly.
Well, I could see that. I definitely can see that. But yeah, like knowing how to handle your business for yourself, just so even you can know when somebody, even if you pay somebody, so you can know that's not the vibe. Like that's not how it goes. That's not how this would look.
Everything is such a moving and fast pace. And everybody's making money so quick. I do feel like when you delegate things to different people, the job is never going to get done like if you knew how to do it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And the passion is not there, especially if it's just someone that's just trying to get a dollar, like somebody you hired.
And that's the tea right now. No, that's the tea right now. Everybody just trying to get some money to pay their bills and to kind of live the lifestyle that they want.
Oh, everybody wants the ball.
Exactly. So I always look at it like, you know, I'd rather do that shit myself until I know that I can't handle it. Yeah. Then I have to delegate. But then I know if I do have to delegate something to somebody else, I already know what you need to be doing because I know how to do it.
Yeah, that's real talk. So, all right, boom, right? So, Black women entrepreneur, the pandemic boosted it up crazy. Everybody know that. I don't know. I get like you said. I think it's because like one shorty, like you said, they got situations, they got furloughed or whatever. Or when we was home, we had all this extra time, and I was like, you know what, I can do other things.
Right.
And then when you had that space to really jump into it, and you had that free time, then you realize, yo, I don't need this fucking safety net of a job. I don't need they whatever hour. I don't need their salary. I could really bubble way harder than this if I put my all into it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And not only that, it's almost like when you have a job, it hinders you from really, being the best version of yourself.
Yeah. My favorite quote ever is, yo, if I get a job, how am I gonna have time to get money?
Because in reality, the job is really, depending on your education level and what your job is, you're really just working to pay your bills and have a little bit of money to do whatever you want to do.
Exactly.
But it's never no cap when you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything is up to you.
Now you got people with it's levels to job. We're not talking about career people that get paid commissions and all type of crazy.
I'm speaking on the level that I was on, but I already know, like when you a doctor or lawyer, I know that money coming in.
Yeah, you got people that work sales for tech companies and make $100 million sales and
they still
get
work.
a 10.5% commission off that.
Right.
So it's other, we're not saying every single job in the world has a cap limit on it, but the entrepreneur life definitely has no fucking roof whatsoever.
It's no roof. And I'm not knocking people who work because we still need those people who work.
Of course.
But at the same time, depending on your job level, you probably can.
You're probably worth more elsewhere. You're probably worth more to yourself.
Man,
than what you think you are.
I'm trying to tell you.
Real talk.
And if you got to give it your auto, because it's times that I be in my business for 12 hours a day. Literally just learning the back end of my business.
Get up in there.
Yeah.
People like I sit here. It might take me 5 hours to make a clip an Instagram clip, a little intro clip, because I lost the template. You know what I'm saying? Well,
exactly.
People don't know that shit. Yeah. They don't care. They're like, where the episode at?
But you know what's so crazy? When it's yours, you gonna put that energy into it because you want it to be successful.
All day. All right. So boom, right. You an entrepreneurial joint, right? Boom. How do you feel it changed, or did it change at all your aspect when it comes to the dating scene and all that? Like,
well, the dating scene, I'm not dating.
Yeah,
I'm actually in a relationship
You in your relationship, so does it change any? Like, is it just the same? Let's keep rocking and rolling, or do you feel like, yo, I'm getting my own money, bro? Like,
no, I definitely don't feel like that because my man got his own vibe going. He got his own vibe going. I got my own vibe going. Yeah. We come together. We live together. We purchase a home together. So we're always in the house together. Yeah. But in the same sense, he gives me my space. I give him his space to handle everything. And then we come together as a whole. Yeah. So I don't think it really changed the dynamics as far as for me. But I do feel as if like people who are just trying to be an entrepreneur and also date, I do feel as if that it probably does hinder them from dating, only because it depends on if they really want to be successful and if they're really in tune with their business. If you in tune with your business, you're going to want to find a partner who on the same level. Yeah. And a lot of the times, and I'm just speaking on living in Atlanta and from my dating experience, a lot of the times when you dating, men don't give a fuck what you got going on. They just want to pull up on you, take you out to eat.
Clap some cheeks.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't really trying to take it serious. But I feel like if you heavy into your whatever you got going on, your own business, I feel like you're going to look for those qualities within people in this area. When I say this area, I'm speaking on Atlanta. You're going to look for those qualities in those people. And depending on what type of people you are dating, I feel as if it's hard to find. I do definitely feel like it's definitely hard to find.
Yeah, I can see that. For sure. Yeah, I mean, to find someone your equal is always hard, but to find when you in an unbeaten path, it's probably like 10 times harder.
Yeah, now if you ain't got much going on and that's what you're looking for, you wake up, you may have a night job. It's easy probably to date and probably like mix and mingle different niggas and do all that shit. But I feel like when you heavy and you focus, it's kind of a little bit hard depending on where you finding these men and exactly what they got going on too.
And I feel like, I don't know. I know my experiences from dating women with more of a structured lifestyle, like a regular, like not time they go to work or time they get off. They don't understand what the fuck is going on. So they be like, "Yo, how dare you pull up on me at midnight?" I'm like, "Yo, this is when I was done doing. I was doing. Baby. Yeah. Like, what you want from me?" Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't. That shit is not registering. They're
but let me ask you this: when you pulling up at 12, what do you expect at 12?
What you mean? Clapping cheeks, bro.
See what I'm saying? That goes back to what I said. See,
I'm not pulling up to not clap cheeks. That's just like.
But if you dating a structured woman, that ain't it.
She gotta wake up and get her cheeks clapped, bro.
Man, no.
It just comes with the territory.
No. That's why you need to date like night girls.
Nah, I mean, I've done it. I mean, I'm not anti it because I mean, I've been in 2 stages in my life. Like, I'm not doing no more bartenders, waitresses, strippers, whatever. But then that's just all judgmental. Be like every joint has their issues. Like, you can't just be like, oh, these corporate joints are better than these joints. It's like,
so let me ask you something else. What do you feel as if you more attracted to though? For where you are in your life, where do you feel like you're more attracted to? Me
personally, like I feel like I'll be mentally more attracted to women that are like going up the career ladder or the entrepreneurial thing or whatever it may be.
Right.
But I usually like vibe check or like this lifestyle check. I usually get along better with women that like entrepreneurial joints and joints that work nightlife work. Okay. I like a more free of a schedule.
Free spirit kind of girl.
And a free schedule type of person. Because it's just like, I can't like all that. Like, I have to be up at 7 for the TPS reports. Don't call me after 9 p.m. Like, I can't really. Yeah, I can't it's like jiggy with that. Yeah, I can understand. It's too corny for me. Like, yo, you're mad structured. You're mad like scared. Bill from accounting's gonna fire you. Like, I just can't get jiggy with the energy.
It's not where you at with yourself right now. Yeah, I can't get jiggy. Can you see yourself being that person?
No, I think it's corny personally.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I think it's corny. Like, I can't personally. Like, when I like career joints that are like really like out here shaking their nuts. Like, I'm moving up, I'm doing my thing. I'm not scared of. I'm gonna get to the office. When I get to the office, I'm on salary. I run this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like that energy. All that. I have to be there by 7:30.
Super structured.
Or Jerry from HR is gonna be on my back.
You know what's so crazy though? I
can't get jiggy with that.
I used to be that girl.
It's not sexy to me. I'm sorry.
I used to be that girl, and I think. When I was that girl, I think I did scare a lot of guys away only because I was super structured but super aware. And I'm still an aware person. Yeah. Like, I'm aware of the bullshit. I've always been aware of the bullshit.
Don't notice my fuckery, please. Thank you.
Man, I noticed the bullshit off the jump. I swear to God. And I think that was always my issue with dating. The bullshit.
Don't notice my fuckery. I need you to be oblivious to my bullshit, please.
Yeah.
That's the best vibe.
No, because then later you're going to be like, damn, I saw all the red flags and I ain't even take heed to it.
The flags aren't red, they're pink.
Okay, you know whatever. Whatever color you want them to be in your eyes, that's what they are.
Yo, the flags ain't red, they pink. Like, they kind of, you know what I mean? But you just, relax. Don't worry about all that. Don't notice everything I'm doing. I don't need all that.
Right.
Like the feds, man. Chill out.
Right. I can agree. every different strokes for different folks.
Word. All right. Speaking of black joints being upper arm, right? The Megan Thee Stallion and the Shenseea joint, right? They came out with a new song video the other day, super freaky, super nasty vibes. I enjoyed it. It was fun.
I enjoyed it too, but you know what? I'm a fan of Meg. Like, Meg is my girl. In my head, she's my friend. But you sent me that post, and you know what's so crazy? I looked at the comments, and I also looked at the name of that post. I think it's like Married. What is that page called? What is the page called?
Black Marriage Movement on IG.
Black Marriage Movement. Okay, so when you sent it to me, see, I'm a very analytical person. Yeah. When you sent it to me, I wanted to look at everybody that was following that page that I knew.
Oh shit!
Just to kind of get the energy because I don't follow the page.
Yeah, I never seen the page before. My producer sent it to me.
When you sent it to me, I looked at the comments. When I looked at the comments, I agree with them, but a sense of me saying, well, shit, I like Meg. But, I also don't have kids either. Yeah. So I do feel like the way we going with this shit, I do feel like it is a distraction to our young youth. But at the same time, I'm an adult, so I can't, and I don't have children to see how kids are actually acting.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably crazy you out here raising a 9-year-old girl and her favorite rapper is telling her to put her pussy on the nigga's face.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a little crazy.
I don't recall when I was a young girl seeing all this shit.
I mean, we had lewd vibes back then.
Man, the lewd vibes was shit on BET.
We had BET Uncut.
And what else?
what's the Adina freaking them on?
But how often it wasn't really exposed on the mainstream for children to see it? I mean, really, like it is now.
Lil' Kim had the hardcore joint with the box out. You know
that's
what I
mean? My bitch. Like, but what kid actually really knew about Lil' Kim though? Because now it's like almost like you got to think about it. Our kids now have phones.
I listened to hardcore when I was a kid.
I sure did too though.
And it had a whole scene.
I ain't even gonna lie.
A whole interlude of fuckings on that shit.
But I don't feel like Lil' Kim to this day is my bitch. Like I fuck with Lil' Kim.
She should be.
But at the same time, as a child, it never really rounded me of who I am today in a sense of like wanting to actually be this woman at such a young age.
Yeah.
But now that I'm older and then I go back and listen to hardcore.
Like, whoa, this is what I was listening to? This is nuts.
So maybe it did round it when I became.
You don't know how much it's influencing you. You don't, when you a child, when you a kid, you have no idea how much what you take in actually influences who you are and who you're gonna become.
Exactly.
You don't even register that shit.
I feel maybe that's the case, but I feel like now it's like we're kind of like pushing it on these kids.
Now it's getting blatant. Like
exactly.
Your favorite rappers out here with a weird emoji meme thing going in a box. Like you can dive into a box.
You know what? I saw that and I was just thinking like. Is that supposed to be like, come get it or something?
Yeah, jump in the box portal, you heard? It's litty. Like, I was like, okay, sincere.
So
I'm not gonna lie. They was making me horny. I'm like,
oh, that's how you felt?
Them two, they have bad joints.
They are.
They're elite. They're two elite works.
Right.
Like, damn near spitting in each other's mouths and all that. I'm like, this is fire, right?
Right.
Now, but I'm also a single black man running around wilding with no kids.
Right.
So I'm not.
You don't know the feeling of a person who has kids.
People trying to raise a generation. I'm not caring about their pain, right?
Right.
But I totally understand where they coming from. Like, yo, you know why I get it? And I respect it because there's no opposite side.
Like, when you say opposite, what you mean?
I don't see any other type of representation of women in music. Like,
so basically you saying that it's no positive girls out here that's...
I'm not seeing, like, I'm not even, all right, say for Meg, for instance, I can't even get a positive song. Give me a song about your college degree, my nigga.
You know what? That was one of the comments I read.
Like, it's just nonstop. I drop my box in his face. I get it.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I feel like where we are right now, I feel like the women are dominating the men.
It's or trying to. Trying to. The women empowerment thing has gone to like we're trying to like somehow sexually dominate men.
Yeah.
I get where you're coming from, but you can't really sexually dominate, but not a nigga with a slugger. Like how you going to like, you know what I'm saying?
But I also feel as if we moving in a direction where we at war with men a little bit.
Oh yeah, the gender war is
real. It's almost like, but you know what's also
real.
Crazy though? And I'm 34 years old, so a little old, maybe a little rusty, but shit, I still got it. You feel me? I feel like I still got it. But what I see now is women are taking the role of men, like meaning in a sense of like women want to have the big jewelry.
Oh, Jay.
They want to be like big this, but it's like. Yeah. When you meet a man, how can you expect him to conform to your level if everything is big? I need this Birkin. I got this Birkin. It's like you don't leave no room for a nigga to really do nothing for real. Yeah. So it only puts you in a caliber of certain type of men to talk to. But then it's like, is those men really good for you?
Those men don't give a shit about
They don't give a fuck. They are really doing this for like 6 other girls.
Yeah.
And I just feel as if like the way we moving as women, I don't even feel like we leave no room for men to really be men because everything is so masculine when it comes to a woman.
But that goes back to like I've been having like my thing, like what you said, a mouthful right there. Because like even like with entrepreneurial joints, like I love a shorty that's doing her thing, getting her money, good, strong women, all that good stuff, right? But then it's a breaking point. It's like, whoa, you think you got the dick here, bro. Like, you gotta chill. Like, you know what I mean? You acting like you got the schlong in this situation. Like, you gotta back out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do think that it's almost at the point where it's almost like trying to be little niggas, you know?
Yo, like, we that's at the definitely point where emasculate. It's like every man that we feel isn't the biggest homie, we're gonna chop him down at the knees.
Yeah, and not only that, it's almost like everything is kind of rounded around like what you got, but in reality, a motherfucker that's OG, you never really know what an OG
show
got.
What he really got.
You feel me?
Yeah,
so in a sense, it's almost like women are going after men who really on that vibe that's really showing, but in reality, how long he gonna keep you?
Yeah.
How long he gonna keep
The
you?
flash is just to get you, and then it's on to the next work.
Exactly.
That, like, I ain't gonna lie. When I came home from prison, that was the biggest thing that I noticed that was so different. I was like, yo, like, shorty just don't respect a humble nigga no more.
No.
That's dead. Like,
It's almost like what you drive,
yeah,
how you look,
chill.
what shoes you got on, how big your jewelry is. It's really not on the sense of let me fuck with this nigga because he cool.
Because he cool.
This nigga gonna pull up.
They get to know him, and then
it ain't none of that.
This and that going on.
It's none of that.
Because men used to be humble, and it used to be like, you had to be able to tell, like, oh, the stitching in his denim matches laces. Like, he might be a different type of guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He should be a little more subtle. Now it's like, yo, if you're not putting it in their face, then you don't got it, and you're a bum, and you're not getting no play. You know
and
what
I feel like, though, I also feel like the underdogs, you may not even really be an underdog, but to the world, you're an underdog, but you really that nigga.
Yeah.
Bitches don't even know how to go after that nigga.
Yeah, that's
they
that.
Don't.
That art is gone.
The
art of really noticing elite vibes is dead. I've been saying that. Like, now you gotta put it in their face. If you don't,
but for what though?
For the energy.
But in reality, the way this shit going with social media is almost like you need to buy me a Birkin before you talk to me.
That's just ridiculous.
I don't want no fucking Birkin. Fuck that Birkin.
for one, chasing behind a bag is just goofy. For two, like, you can go that way. Like, show me the nigga that bought you the Birkin and you go back to him. You know what I mean?
He gone. You know why he gone?
Because he's buying Birkins for other works.
Man, tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Like, Mr. Big Bag is not about to be...
Mr. Big Bag ain't finna settle for one bitch.
Why?
For what?
Why?
Why?
Why would I do that?
Why?
Like
for what?
Why would I sign up for one box?
What, I got this cash and I can do all this for about 3 bitches?
I ain't gonna lie. A nigga with 20,000 into his name is gonna be like, why would I settle for one work?
You feel me? Because he feel up, right? With 20,000 from the PPP.
Yeah, a nigga with a 20K PPP in rotation is like, why would I stick to one joint? Imagine a man with $500,000. Just $500,000 just a start. Man, it's men out here with millions on millions contracts. The money's coming no matter what.
Right.
Is he really about to stop tricking?
And I agree with you with that.
Like,
they ain't.
They not.
For what?
It's a new bad joint popped up on his Explore page.
Let me get that. It ain't that hard nowadays. You know what?
It's like being at the mall.
And you know what's so crazy? It ain't that hard. It ain't hard because bitches is setting themselves up right now to be chose.
That's what they want.
Duh.
Yo, I open the gram. My finger nudges the Explore button. Guess what? It's a brand new 22-year-old joint on
and
here.
And they all fucking look good.
With her shit snatched.
And don't they all look good?
And she only got 4,000 followers. She's still new to the game.
She finna run it up, though.
She about to run it up, but I'm about to get in there now. Before she get her first bust down rollie.
Exactly.
I'm in the game.
Because you ain't finna be the one buying that motherfucking rollie.
I'm gonna slide in there while she's still happy with a t-shirt and some jeans or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's still hype off a night in the club. I'm gonna slide in there now before she catch the bust down rollie nigga. Because once she get into her bust down rollies on her chain,
feeling herself,
it's over with. She gonna cost too much.
Exactly. And for what though? Because in reality, you still be sad.
Oh wow, you just went a little deeper into the psyches and all that of the
you
joint.
Be sad because you ain't really got that one nigga that really just fuck with you. You got maybe 3 niggas that's in rotation.
To throw you some, whatever.
I mean, and you happy for the moment, but at the end of the day, you calling your best nigga to pull up at your house and he won't pull up because he out at Allure. Yeah. He ain't finna fuck with you right now.
And he know you on timing, so he like, I'm not really about to go all in on you, man. I know you want some
I just bought you something last week, so chill, man. I got you for a little minute.
And women, I always personally feel like women underestimate male intelligence, right? So I feel like y'all always assume that y'all just so getting over.
And I can agree.
Niggas, we know that y'all got other works. Like, we can tell. Like, this the same way y'all can tell. Like, I know this nigga got hoes. Like, we know it.
I think we
let it ride.
You know what? I think we think we're invisible.
Bro, women think I'm gonna keep it tall. Y'all swear that y'all are just the smartest, most unseeable, untouchable, unfigureoutable, and mysterious people ever. And we be chilling looking at y'all like,
the thing about it is, men ain't gonna tell you everything they know.
For what? We just want to
we will.
We want to just slam your back out and pass you off. Like if he really cares about you, maybe he'll have an emotional outburst like, "How dare you? You did it." But every time, me personally, every single time I found out a joint that I was rocking with was on Hall Timing, like actually had proof. I naturally assume regardless, but when I actually found proof, I never said nothing. I just made sure I got my nut. Like, hold on, let me make sure I'm.
Before you fuck this up,
let me make sure I'm.
You say something, you might fuck it up, right?
That, and also let me make sure I'm not the bozo here. Let me make sure I'm clapping cheeks and I'm not just a guy contributing to her situation.
Right.
Let me make sure I'm one of the ones in her guts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So let me not like anytime I found out she was on timing, it just made me like double back and make sure I'm in her guts.
Right.
But I'm not about to blow.
Making sure you still hold your position.
Yeah, like not necessarily hold my position. Like if I hadn't beat yet, or if I was doing too much, if I was caring too much about her or something, it's like, all right, let me dial it back. Let me catch my mental. You know what I'm like, oh, hold on, I cared about her a little too much. Let me dial it back.
Right.
I'm not gonna sit here and blow it up and cause a scene because you're not my joint.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna make sure I clap though. I'm gonna get a little more aggressive about the sex. Like, hold on, she's letting niggas pop. I gotta be one of them niggas that's popping it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like now. All that letting you know that I know niggas is clapping your cheeks.
For what though?
For what? But y'all swear nobody know.
And I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we kind of act oblivious to the sense that niggas be knowing. Because if we know, why not? Why don't he know?
We be knowing. Like, we be outside. For one, I'm going to keep it tall. Men chatty patties.
Really?
Men is chatty, B.
And I agree with that.
Men is chatty.
Sometimes bitches feel too important to even think that a motherfucker is really talking because, bitch, you better not say nothing.
Look, right? You can go into understandable agreements with niggas that clap your cheeks like, yo, we not saying nothing, we not making this one hot. But usually men have at least one homie they tell like, oh, yo, I clapped so-and-so cheeks, bro. Shit was lit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get, it doesn't always get out there, but usually I say even boom, right? I know a bunch of mixy guys, right? If I'm outside and if I bring a joint out, and she got a history in the city, I'm gonna catch her whole Rolodex in 20 minutes. Yeah. Niggas only play.
Wait, while you with her too?
It might happen while I'm with her.
A smooth text or not even
a smooth text, but it might be a holler on the side while she in the bathroom. Like, yo, you know that's the joint.
So then after that, how you treat her?
I'ma still hit it.
You ain't gonna treat her no different till you get what you want.
I'ma treat her. I'm not gonna kiss her. Alright. Depends on the story I'm catching, right? If the story is crazy, I gotta make sure I treat her like a whore. Like, let me not get out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the story is calm, like, all right, everybody got history. Cheeks get clapped. You know what I mean? I'll be all right. I treat, it's all dependent.
Depend on the situation.
But I'm never gonna make it hot. Like, I'm never gonna spaz out.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's not like I'm with a joint that I fucked for 10 years. It's not my wife.
Exactly.
So it
ain't like you really got no time into it.
So it's like, all right, you want Treachy timing? Cool. I respect it. I'm just gonna make sure I get the fuck.
Yeah.
Let me do what I don't want to be one of them guys that was around spending or whatever I was doing and didn't clap. And now niggas just talking about you, and I got seen with you.
Yeah.
And I'm just enough. I'm just.
But let me ask you though: is it embarrassing a little bit, or not really? Because you already know the vibes.
It's embarrassing only if you was doing the most.
Right.
Like you can get I done been caught in a moment saucy. I'm in the back of the spot, tongue kissing.
Oh shit!
Like I'm wild a little bit.
Niggas still kiss bitches.
I like kissing bitches.
Oh,
that's my thing. I'm lying. That's not my thing. I'm not get crazy. But if I like the bitch, I'm gonna kiss her. Fuck it.
Right. So that's kind of like a sign that you like her. A little bit.
Or I'm just super smacked and horny. But
just depends. Just depends, bitch. Don't feel too special.
But like even not even kissing, but it's just if you was over vibing with a joint out and then you get the word like, bro, you know that joint is kind of bro, then it's like, wow, I kind of played myself. Right. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get caught doing too much, you know what I'm saying, with a joint. But if you get caught out with her, it is what it is. Like, that's not embarrassing to be out with some trees, but it's just if you was doing too much.
I agree. Like if you was caught kissing, then the nigga say
that's why I don't
she
be
not
jacking.
The vibe.
That's part of the reason why I don't be jacking PDA. Like I don't even you trying to make it hot and out in public, and I don't even know who knows what about you. Like you gotta chill. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you're not no angel, B. Like, stop it. And that's
Right.
it. I personally feel that's a sign of disrespect if you pull up on me kicking this angel vibe. Like,
Right. But do girls do that?
yeah, like, why you trying to dupe me like you just like the most innocent joint? Like,
So-
don't do that.
Living in Atlanta, how do you find a good girl?
I mean, you don't. You rock out. Like, you don't think about all that. You worried about finding a good girl. That's like,
But I'm saying, like, so I guess you at a point in your life where you ain't really trying to take no one serious right now.
nah, I mean, you roll with the punches.
Yeah.
You roll with the punches.
So
You know what
what's
I'm
the
saying?
punches
You don't-
though? But I'm
you don't-
saying,
I don't-
like, what
I
if you
don't
got a
block
girl
nothing
that's
off.
really being consistent with you? She coming over, she vibing with you, she cooking for you. She just showing a little bit more love than the other girls may have showed.
Respectfully, that's respectful.
So I'm saying, like, do you kind of like take it to the next level in the sense of maybe want to really take her serious, or
Look.
do you kind of shy away from that shit?
Me, all right, boom, right? I respect anybody that respects me.
Right.
You vibe with me, you showing me good energy that you don't need to show me. I'm gonna reciprocate. You know what I'm saying? To a point. Now, if I feel like you're a slide trying to dupe me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you know. Yo, man, you trying to reel me in with this yada meanery. This ain't even the real you. Don't even try it.
So
right?
you gonna tell her?
Yeah. I put a shorty foot to the flames quick. Like, yo, man, like, stop. Like, this ain't even you. You trying to reel me in, da-da-da. Then she gonna go from there. She gonna be like, she gonna laugh it
You
off.
gonna have her mind thinking a little
Yeah,
bit.
she gonna either laugh
like,
it
but
off.
he know.
Yeah, she gonna either laugh it off and be like, nah, bro, I'm feeling you, da-da-da. Or she gonna get defensive or whatever, however it go. But it's good to throw a motherfucking feet in the fire.
I feel you. I do agree.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because people would like to, they want to show you their representative and all that. Or
Yeah.
they want, that's one thing as a man, right? That's the most stressful part of being a man, I feel like. I feel like every single shorty plays into the whole innocent thing and trying to get cuffed thing, no matter how much of a slob
And I
she
agree.
is. No matter how much
I
of a
mean,
slob.
everybody kind of wants love. Like,
Exactly.
I mean, but it's nothing wrong with wanting love. But at the same time, it's like, do you show this person your hand or you kind of let them figure it out?
See, I feel like men and women move opposite. Like, there's men out there that'll dupe you into thinking like they're a great guy just so they can beat, right?
Yeah.
And there's women out there that'll dupe you into thinking they're a great joint just so you can cuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the two different situations, and we all battling back and forth.
And I agree. That's why I say we are kind of at war with each
all
other.
day,
And I think a lot of it plays on social media, though.
constantly.
I do.
It's like they got the Fresh and Fit dudes, the podcast
Oh,
niggas
you
that
know
was
what's
saying
so
they hate
fucking
black. They didn't say
crazy?
they hate black joints, but they were saying a lot. They call it black joints, Shaniquas and all that, and all type of
Yeah.
craziness. And then now black joints is coming for them. But it's a whole there's
But
so
you
many
know what?
subsectors and different vibes.
I
Like, it's
watched
crazy.
one episode where he was just like, we don't give a fuck or something. The guy, the tall guy, the light skinned guy. I don't really know them like that, but
The Arab dude that changed his name to be black.
I kind of just felt as if like it's almost like men are already downgrading women anyways though. Like you don't have to downgrade a woman when you meet her in the sense of just talking bad as a whole. Like meaning like we just want to fuck. Like saying that is just like every nigga ain't to be played with. Every woman ain't to be played with.
Yeah.
And I feel like some people go into situations thinking they can play with people. Some people you don't play with.
Yeah.
And you got to understand, you have to have discernment to understand which people you can play with and which people you can't play with.
Yeah, facts. Of course. But like, yeah, I don't be knowing what that whole subsect of men got going on with the whole like we high value and it's just weird over there. I don't know. That's a weird space for me.
I'm not feeling the vibes
I don't
of
think them niggas get vagina, bro.
I feel like that too. But you know what? I don't feel as if like you should think that you better than women where you have to treat a woman a certain type of way. If you meet a woman and she treating you good and you know y'all vibing or whatever, treat her as such.
Yeah,
treat her.
like,
the energy should be reciprocated.
You know, corny dudes get violated so much that I feel like they just build in all these defense mechanisms. And
I agree. I so agree to that one.
These are the rules to the game, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
You just have so many bad joints playing upon your vibe because they know you're corny. They know they can take advantage of you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm sorry that you begin taking advantage of, bro. But maybe you need to sharpen up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Instead of all that, you know what I mean? Like that hurt man shit you got going on. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Like all that hurt man, like all that fake high value shit. That's just weird to me, bro. That's just weird. I don't know. I mean, I don't think anybody should associate with people that are poor. That's just me though.
I agree. I totally agree.
Hey, that's just me though. I mean, poor in all things, spirit, mind, monetary, whatever, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna take a pause. We're gonna come back for the second half. We're gonna get into Cardi caught a mean settlement. We gotta holler at Cardi. We gotta talk about some more Instagram vibes going on. A black woman got found bodied off the fet by some random white. It's a lot going on out here.
It's
baby.
too much. But
like,
you know what? A lot of this shit got me staying in the house.
We're gonna call this like the girl power. It's like the black woman empowerment episode. We got a lot to talk about. A lot of been going on with y'all, B. Like a lot of shit been going on with y'all.
But you know what? That goes back to women being sneaky. But we'll get back to that in a second.
Check out.
Yeah.
Alright, we back in the building. Right? We were just having a sidebar discussion, right? Like, and Shorty was like, yo, why you call the good, responsible, upstanding, doing the adult in the right way joints corny? Like, you gotta find a different way to describe them joints. Like, do you want to drink with her ass out on the gram like a freak bitch, or do you want a good mild-mannered, responsible, structured woman to raise your family? And I'm like, you know what, baby, I didn't mean corny and necessarily. Corny has a negative connotation, but it just means like you're just structured and by the book. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I want it, but part of that, I want to get into the whole balance. I want to get into like the whole balance, right, of a shorty's like internet image, her Instagram image, and all of that, right? So social media is a big thing. You can't escape it, right? At what point does like you trying to be sexy, trying to be cute, compete with the girls versus like, yo, how you being perceived, how the men seeing you, how do you want to be dealt with as a woman? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like all that shit is very complicated right now.
This topic is super heavy because it's like, y'all niggas want bitches to be everybody that everybody being. And the fact that when a motherfuckers being themselves, that shit corny. Like, how the fuck is that corny?
It's not.
It is. Like, a bitch is being herself. She's being herself. She's structured. She may have a schedule, a bedtime schedule, or how she operates shit, and that's corny when she's doing the right shit that works for her. Yeah. Like, but I feel like if she said some shit that was conforming to what everybody else doing, that ain't corny. Like, what makes a bitch doing what she need to do for her and on her own terms corny? That shit ain't corny.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. That makes a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? I'll call it corny because it's not my life. You know what I'm saying? So I just naturally call it corny. I naturally call it corny when I just got done with my day and I'm trying to see you. It's 1 a.m. and you like, I gotta wake up to do the TPS reports. And it's like, I'm calling you corny, but in reality, I'm just a nigga with an awkward schedule and you a responsible, upstanding adult. And that's probably
maybe you're corny.
Oh wow, this is crazy.
Maybe you're the one who's not. Yeah, maybe, because it's like, that's crazy because you get called corny for doing the right shit that you supposed to do to enhance your lifestyle of what you want to do or what you want to become.
Damn.
Can't be corny for that. And that word corny, I'm not offended by it because I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, I'm trying to build those type of characteristics to be a better person for myself, to see more money come in for myself, for me to kind of indulge with other things, for me to be a better person. But it's like, it's not considered corny. Like, it's called being a fucking adult and understanding your responsibilities so you can have enough rest to be able to function in the fucking morning.
We hear you, structured businesswoman, raw. We get it.
Don't do it. I didn't say all of that. All I'm saying...
You make a lot of sense. You make a total sense.
But it cannot be corny. Maybe you should find another word because it's like someone just trying to be a better person or actually going by the book of what they think is best for their lives, is not considered corny.
You're right. Corny is a word with a negative connotation.
I better not hear you say that shit ever again. Ever. To call a bitch corny for being like on track.
All right. Nah. You're right though. You're right. You know what? You're definitely right.
And I think you should change that.
You're definitely right. I need to find a better word to use because the word corny has a negative connotation and no one should be put down for following a structure and
that
doing what works best for them.
Yeah,
right
because
that.
I'm sure it's shit that you do that you have a structure, just like how you have to do your 1, 2, 3. What if I said that shit corny? Like you know what I'm saying? You would be like, how
I would be offended too.
You feel me? How when I'm handling my business?
We call it corny. Fuck out of it.
You feel what I'm saying? It's not corny. It's you handling what you need to handle to make sure you're straight.
Yeah.
So don't call it corny, man.
Nah, for real.
Don't do that.
You're right. Thank you for putting me on our place. See, that's why we need women's around sometimes. We need black women's around to come through and let us know. Like, hold on, son, you overwhelming right now, bro.
Only because you called it corny. Cause so when I think of corny, I think of something being literally. It's a lot of shit out here corny. Like you seen that guy dancing on Instagram?
Oh, the big diesel.
To me that's corny.
That was nuts. He's walking out.
To me, that's corny, but to another woman, it may not be. But in my eyes, it's corny because why are you doing all that? But then if you're doing the shit that you need to do, that shit ain't considered corny. It's considered getting your shit together.
Sambo energy.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right, boom. We got into that. Thank you for setting me straight. Because that was a very valid point. I respect that. So, back to the, on the IG tip, right? If you were, all right, we ain't gonna call you a corny. So, if you were a good structured woman and all that, business woman with deadlines and things like that, right? You got the Instagrams going on, right?
Right.
It's joints with their ass out. What's the pressure what's the balancing act between dope career woman, entrepreneur, whatever you got going on, and having to throw your cheeks out there for horny men versus what kind of attention do you want? Is the throwing your cheeks out there getting you the right attention? Feel like it's a deep juggling act on the IGs.
I feel as if that's what you want to do it. But understand, it's a lot of shit that come with it. Meaning, you can't expect to be taken serious if you're doing shit doing the most. I mean, but you know what? I can't even judge because I find myself doing that shit sometimes under my close friends.
I feel like women.
But also, I do feel as if if you doing all that, you can't get mad if a motherfucker come in your DM sideways.
With a meat out, right? Because I feel like a lot of women, they're kind of under their own pressure in their mind to keep up with what they see. And they feel like, oh, this girl gets a lot of attention because she does this. So they they want to duplicate it because they want attention. Attention's a form of currency to females. Sorry, I said it out loud.
No, fuck that shit.
Attention's a form of currency to y'all.
But you know what? I feel as if everybody wants to be somebody. So
exactly.
You may see somebody that you might look up to doing the same shit. So you're like, let me do that shit to kind of fit in. But in reality, just be you.
Yeah. Because it's you don't understand. All right, she's getting attention, but do you want the kind of attention that she's getting? Because there's mad dicks on her inbox.
Me personally, I feel like what you put out is what you get in. Meaning in the sense of if you put that shit out, you don't get motherfuckers coming at you sideways. Yeah. So in a sense,
your likes is gonna go up, but it's gonna get devious.
But understand that it's things that come with it. If you want to be taken serious, but that reverts back to, do bitches even want to be taken serious? Do they want relationships? Because some bitches don't give a fuck about a relationship.
No, I'm not talking about the demons. Of course the demons don't care. I'm talking about the women that they want attention from men, but they still want to be respected. And as a man, I know when I pop up on a joint profile, I'm judging immediately, off the first.
So you're not saying, I like this?
No, I'm like what I like. I'm on your page 95% of the time. I'm on your page because I'm liking what I'm seeing. That's why I'm here in the first place, right? Boom. So then after the first 2-3 rows of flicks, I'm judging you, right? So it's if I'm seeing ass out, boom, she's treachy. She type of joint you gotta pay
What's
for.
that word you say?
Treachy.
I like that word.
That means she outside. that means she gonna cost a couple dollars. She probably got a number on her box. She probably want $200-300 to clap.
So what I'm saying is, that's just what it is. You gotta understand how a man mind thinks.
Yeah. Now, if I go on your page and I see good corporate Keller Williams or something, I'm seeing you in the blazer or whatever. You
gonna treat her as such.
I'm gonna come in her. I'm gonna try to approach more different respectfully. Like I'm gonna be like, yo, you want to go nice dinner? Woo wah. Like, so as a woman, I'm like, how do y'all perceive the situation? It's like,
you know what?
What's the line between I want to be sexy, I want this clout and this attention, but I also want respect? Cause
I feel like this.
If your whole Instagram is on the beach with your ass out, I'm not gonna talk to you respectfully. I'm gonna keep it short.
I feel like this. How you put yourself out there is what you're gonna receive. If you want to be treated as such, put yourself out there as being treated as such. But if you want to be treated like a slut, go ahead, because I feel like once you put yourself, and I realize that if I post a picture of my bathing suit, I get more likes.
Streets in a frenzy.
I get more likes, but I know
they don't do the right type of
that ain't even my mood all the time. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's just one of them things where you gotta understand how a man thinks and how a woman thinks. But at the same time, if you putting yourself out there, you put the bait out there, you don't get it. You don't get the fish. You don't get it. So at the same time, if all your pictures is your back, your head turned and your back out, that's what the fuck you gonna get. So be prepared for it.
Word.
So don't expect to be treated as such or someone to take you serious.
That's real talk. You heard it here from a whole woman that be having to deal with this shit. Cause you got a whole relationship, and you gotta post, you gotta get your looks off. You gotta get your Danny girl looks off.
I still post things.
Did your nigga ever get tight? Like, yo,
he
bro,
don't
you
never. But
I'm
not even. I know how the man mind thinks so much. I ain't finna go fuck off. But what the fuck? I already know what's going on with these niggas. So why would I fuck? Yeah. Why would I jeopardize what I got to go fuck up some shit?
And then it'd be like, if you dealing with a shorty and she know that you don't like certain shit and she still go do that shit anyway, that means she just don't give a fuck.
She don't give a fuck. But my guy don't say shit because at the end of the day, I'm selling my brand. And when I'm selling my brand for things that may be a little bit more like items that may be a little bit more exposure, it is what it is. But I'm also not, I don't get happy off a nigga telling me some shit. I don't give a fuck about it for real, because half the time I don't even want you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be real straight up. Like, I don't give a fuck what these niggas, I really don't give a fuck what these niggas talking about. I really don't. Because I understand how a man's mind works, and I understand how my mind works, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, that's real shit. That's real shit. But like, all right, boom, we gonna switch it up real fast, right? The motherfucking Cardi B, right? Some black blogger joint, some wild joint. My girl Cardi just called 3 M's. I just want to give a shout out to Cardi. I don't even have nothing to say about that. I just want to give a shout out to Cardi for catching 3 million from a hater blogger, because Cardi's my nigga. Matter of fact, I got a bottle of Cardi. Fuck talk about. That's my niggas. Yeah, I mean, like, straight up. Real talk.
Nah, I feel her.
And it's, on a more serious note, I just want to get the Cardi mention out the way, because that's my nigga. On a more serious note, the joint that got bodied on Bumble, like, if y'all don't know my niggas, my constituency listening to this shit, right? A motherfucking good black woman, young joint, only like 23. She got found murdered, right? Niggas was wondering what's going on after a funny internet date with an old white man, right? Everybody's up in arms. They saying they ruling a death accident, but they just now opened the joint up, right? Her name was Lauren Smith Fields, right? Now, it's a whole thing because she got tweets in the past talking about, yo, I'm good on black men and all this. And now men is out here screaming, niggas is out here screaming, yo, this not our fight, fuck her, blah, blah, blah. Now, I can't get jiggy with that personally, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a whole bunch of men, black men running around loving white joints and weird shit happening to them, and the black joints ride for them. So we gotta keep that same energy, no matter her personal preferences and whatnot. I think it's very, very spooky that like white men continuously go out on random dates with black women, and the black women show up, get found mysteriously dead. I don't know what's going on anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, all I'm gonna say is stop doing fentanyl and drug concoctions.
I don't feel as if she did fentanyl. I don't feel like that's what she did. So let's stop right there. I think it was a situation where when they investigated it, I feel as if he might have drugged her. But I do feel as if.
But they said they found the Fetty in her system though.
Okay, so I feel like, how do you know he didn't put it in her drinks? Because everything that they found that was in her system is nothing that you would go to somebody and buy.
So you feel like it wasn't even a mutual drug dealing situation. You feel like he just straight slipped her to Mickey.
I feel like that. I do. Yeah. I feel as if like something went wrong in this situation where
he didn't think she was gonna die, but
exactly. But at the same time, I feel as if that. The time frame, they didn't even give it an opportunity to see if anything was in his system. But also, if that was the case,
they were so quick to say it was an accident. They were thirsty.
But listen, if that was the case, check her phone records. Who the plug? Who the plug?
Who'd y'all cop from, bro?
Who'd you get it from?
Yeah.
Because every drug that they name is not a common drug that you would just go buy.
It was like drugs.
It was just drugs that was like drugs. It wasn't something that you would be like, oh, fentanyl was in that.
Yeah.
But it, in a sense, check her phone records. Who did plug? I feel like so much time went by where if anything happened and he was on it too, or whatever the case may be, it was not.
Was that shit in your system, bro?
No, it's definitely not in my system.
No, I'm not saying you stupid. I mean the white man system. Like, did they check the white man for his system?
No, and that's the thing. Check the phone records, because at the end of the day, if she copped those drugs, it would be something in that phone. Because at the end of the day, you didn't think you were gonna die. So obviously, unless you felt as if something was going wrong with you, you're gonna delete the messages. Yeah. So in my sense, I'm just thinking, check her phone records, because who she get it from?
Yeah. Facts.
Who she get it from?
Facts.
And I feel as if maybe it was some shit that went wrong, because obviously they had sex. They found a condom in the trash.
Whoa.
So it's just one of those things that I do feel like I did look at her.
I think he felt like he slipped a Mickey and threw dick in her while she was passed out on some widow shit.
I don't know where the blood. Where did the blood come from?
Rape.
I don't know. It's so much to that case that I just don't know. But I also feel as if, like, stop fucking going on these apps.
Stop going on weird apps and meeting random
She was
adults.
Too beautiful to be on the app. But then you share a tweet with me that I was just like, why would you say that? But obviously it was just some shit with black men.
I mean, there's a whole movement of black women that they call it's a divestment movement. It's a whole movement of black women where they like are done with black men. And
so do you feel like she was a sugar baby?
Possibly. Like, what? I mean, that's the thing with all women. All women in their early 20s, mid 20s, they feel like they're just so fucking mature and they just need to have men in their 30s and they're just so grown. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes
but
them feel
in a
grown.
sense, I'm just like, why a white guy?
Clearly, by that tweet, she was over black men. She probably got hurt a couple times. You know how that goes. I'm gonna be honest. Like, 100% of the black women that are no longer dating black men have been violated by black men, hurt, disrespected, finessed upon. So I get it. Shorties be hurt. We do finesse the hell out of joints. Niggas do lie to them and blah, 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 blah. I get it. You're hurt. You know what I'm saying? So I see why you coming from that position. But then it's like, you think the grass is so much greener over there. And it's not. Like, men are men. Men are men. And white men are even more, like, apt to do some creepy shit, though. Like, a black man are more likely, like, play with you, get a little pussy. But a white man is more likely to bury you under his house.
But do you think, because I Googled the guy, and I was able to find his address and everything. Because I'm a fucking investigator. Like,
yo, shorties is crazy.
No, I'm not fucking crazy. I'm real as fuck.
How did you find his Addy, son?
Because he's an engineer.
Yeah.
It looks as if he may have came from Europe. I'm not quite sure. But I think she went on this app thinking she was gonna meet a nice guy, but
Of
after
course.
3 days, do you even let someone in your house?
Yeah, nah.
I don't know. It's so much to that story that just baffles me in a sense of just like
It seemed like she was like a horny joint that thought
I looked at her.
women were better.
I looked at
White
her
men were better.
highlights on her profile. It looks like she loved to go on vacations, and when she did go on vacations, she did post her friends. But then when she didn't go on vacations, you didn't. I mean, when she did go on vacations, some of the vacations you didn't see with anybody.
Nothing going on.
So it just makes me think like,
Okay.
it just makes
She's
me
on one of them
think
sugar baby websites.
maybe that was her thing. Maybe that was her thing.
Whatever the fuck or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I just hate that happened for her, and I just hope that kind of brings a lot of light to our Black women on a sense of just dating different people and understanding how things work, or how people think. You know, you never know what people involved in, the drugs that they do.
Yeah.
So it's just, I don't know. I do feel like they need to check her phone records.
They just opened the investigation, so you know all that is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird that Black women keep dying on dates with white men, and like white men aren't automatically being arrested.
Yeah,
It's
because I feel like
he
if that was
guy,
a Black
it's an
person,
accident. Why is shit always initially ruled an accident, and
Yeah.
the men aren't getting locked up initially?
Yeah.
Like, if it was a Black man around and my shorty ODs, I'm going to jail. Like, it's not no, you're a nice guy. We'll talk to you. We'll call you later. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I feel like by the time they even got a hold of the man, whatever was going on, even if he was involved with drugs, it's out of his system.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, what did you do, bro? You just left for that, and then what? Did she?
He called the police, didn't he?
Oh, I don't know. I'm a little murky on all the details. I just know shit was weird. You know what I'm saying? That's
right.
It. But this is spooky, B. It's just.
I don't even know what to say about it.
I feel sorry for the girl.
I feel definitely sorry.
I feel sorry for the girl. I just wish the grass is not green on the other side. Like, just make sure, like, don't go random internet app date with random men of other races thinking like, oh, I'm safe now. Like, stop that weird shit.
But I also think that when you go on these apps, think about why people get on these apps.
Why can't you meet people in person, bro?
Yeah, exactly. Is this something you're battling with?
What's going on?
And I feel as if, like, when people get on those apps, because I ain't even gonna lie, back in the day before my relationship, I tried to get on Bumble, but you know what? It didn't even feel real.
Yeah, I got a Bumble. I think I got a Tinder. I got a Bumble. I'm just never used them shits. Like, Bumble was weird because I'm like, yo, you gotta wait for the joint to hit you. Like, I'm not into that.
But then it's like, why you even own it?
Yeah, that exact. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it'd be like a homie or something. Like, bro, you gotta download this man joint. I'm getting work. Blah, blah, blah. Then you get on there. You do a couple
feel
slides.
weird.
And you're like, why am I on this shit, bro? I could just go to a fucking bar and talk to work. Like, what am I doing?
But you know, it's a lot of people who battle with a lot of things. It may be somebody who battle with an illness, somebody who battle with being fucking handicapped, or some weird shit.
Word.
Some weird shit where they feel like they have to get on the app.
Yeah, that's true. People are awkward socially nowadays. Real talk. Real fucking talk. But we gonna get in. It's time for our favorite segment. The name of this month, you know what I mean? This whole joint, the We All Set segment, right? When we get into our We All Sets, right? It means what you good on, what you not feeling right now. What are you done with? What are you all set on? Danny, what's yours? What are you all set on right now? What are you not feeling anymore?
I'm not feeling fake friendships. Like, I feel like 2000, what is it, 22?
22.
I want to be a better friend to those who are great to me, but at the same time, I feel as if, like, in the past, I haven't been a great friend. So I feel like
That's real. That's a dope.
No, I feel like because honestly, I'm so consumed in what I have going on. I'm so good on people who want things from me that they can't return, and that's kind of been my issue. So I'm good on fake ass fucking friendships.
Real talk. That's real. I like
Seriously,
that one. I like that
like
one.
because I mean, and I already know who I am, and I know sometimes I battle with showing up, but at the same time, if you my friend, You show me love, I'm gonna show you love. But if I show this person love, don't expect the same in return, because at the same day, our friendships are different. Everybody's friendships is different. So if I give A something great and I don't give B something as great as A, you can't get fucking mad, because at the end of the day, you don't know our relationship. So I'm good on fake ass fucking friendships.
Boom, there you have it. You know what I'm saying? You know me. Your boy is I'm all set on every nigga with a fucking link tree in his fucking Instagram trying to sell me his course to learn me something for $50. If you got something behind the paywall on your Instagram and it's knowledge, it's not an actual fucking tangible good, I'm not fucking with you. Stop trying to cuff the knowledge, B. Trying to sell your little funky fucking courses, B. Fuck out of here, B. Off that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get that off my chest.
Boom.
Thanks for tapping in. This was episode 96. We're on the road to 100.
Boom. I'll be back.
She's coming back. Heavy. We in the building. Like and subscribe. Follow Well Set. Follow Danny's Girl Playhouse.
Yes, Danny is D.
Spell that shit.
Wait. It's DANNIGYRLS, and then it's Playhouse.
You got the spelling. Go follow that. Shorty, go get your fits together. My niggas, go get your shorties some fits from her joint. Double up on them. You were gonna support a black woman and you gonna get your shorty together.
Support me.
That's a double up on the wins. Be
me.
Karma and all that.
I have great customer service, and the bitch is always available
all day
for her customers.
My nigga,
you heard.
Thank you for tapping in. It's another one.